Hey guys, JxredC here, and for today's YouTube video, we are going to be showing you guys the best 4 decks to use in Clan War. So starting out with your first deck, you kind of want to use your main deck that you already do be using all the time. I kind of switched this up a little bit, but my main deck is Logbait, so I made kind of like a variation of Logbait that kind of works well in Clan War because you could kind of defend against certain things. Second deck is going to be Mega Knight because Mega Knight is kind of really good in basically any game mode that's under mid ladder or mid ladder because this card seems to be very hard to defend by like other players or the average player. Your third deck would be some type of Goblin Drill deck because Goblin Drill is also like a really good cycle deck aside with Logbait. And your last deck is going to be a P.E.K.K.A. Hog Rider, or Ram Rider, my bad. Obviously in War, you're only allowed to use a card once, and then that's it. So you have to be very diversive with your decks. But yeah, getting into the first game here, we're going to be playing the Coliseum Duel because that is the best way to get points in War. Okay, coming up against Master Daddy here on Super Gremlins. This is kind of an interesting name, but we're going to start out with our Logbait deck. I feel like the more that I do these videos, the better my commentary will get. So usually I would start off with a Suspicious Bush at the back, but I do just want to see like what he's running. I guess a Princess here, and then Valkyrie. I was gonna bring that to the tower, but yeah, I feel like he was just gonna kill it anyways. So might as well do this, and we actually could pressure a lot here because he just barreled or he just logged. I actually wanted that straight on to the tower, but whatever. I guess it doesn't really matter. Forced out a card and got some nice chip damage there. So he has Fireball and Log for his spells, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to get past that, but I feel like we should be okay here. We could just Royal Delivery onto the Little Prince and then Goblin Gang onto that, and that should be fully defended even if he pops his ability, right? But yeah, I don't think he's going to. He's probably saving up for a Mega Knight because that's kind of what these guys do, but we're getting a lot of chip damage with those Spear Goblins. Okay, nice. He can force out his Mega Knight here low-key by doing that, because I'm pretty sure that's his only counter to it, maybe? No, okay, I guess he has nothing for the Suspicious Bush. That's kind of interesting. He can log it. He wastes his Fireball on that. Okay, I'm not sure if he's playing the best here, but I guess we'll see how things carry out. We're just gonna Dark Goblin on this. I think that's the position to make it stay alive. Yes, it is. Nice. He's gonna have to do something there. Okay, there's his Mega Knight. We could just do this, cycle to our Princess, and get that right there, and that should activate King Tower, right? And if we get the Goblin Gang on this before he pops his ability, we can kill it, right? Nice. And look at the Suspicious Bush. It's still under level, but wow, look at that. Manages to just take the tower just like that. He is trying to save his log for the Goblin Barrel, so I guess we'll just cycle that out. Don't really care for it. We're gonna actually Valkyrie the back. I guess he also doesn't log on that, so we're just gonna Suspicious Bush like this. Royal Delivery really quick. Hopefully I guess down in time. Nice. That should also take care of the Firecracker, right? Okay, that one shot should take care of the Firecracker, but it is going to do a lot of damage because of the Evo. Unfortunately, we can bring this to the King Tower as well, low-key. But I feel like we shouldn't. We should just play safe. Okay, he popped his ability there. He is probably going to Fireball into this, but we should take care of everything here. And yeah, his log misses the... I don't think we could get that down in time to save the Princess. We actually do. Okay, nice. And look, the Suspicious Bush is on tower once again. I thought we could keep our Princess alive, but we couldn't, unfortunately. And that's going to be game number 1. I don't know what his last card was, but since he used Log and Fireball, I feel like we should use our Goblin Drill deck because... And he uses Mega Knight, so we don't have to worry about that too much for this. So I feel like this is also a pretty good deck to use. Since we kind of want to cycle to our Evos faster, I feel like I just Ice Spirit. Okay, we'll Knight the back. He has kind of the worst card for me to face, Flying Machine, because I'm low-key not the best at defending it. And that's going to get a lot of damage because that did not go to the tower. That's so unfortunate. Whatever. That's kind of bad, but we'll just like our Snowball. Maybe that could like do something, I don't know. Oh, we actually could get some damage with the knight because of that. That was actually kind of nice. We got a little bit of chip damage to make up for that misplacement of the Tesla. And even from my last video, I realized that my Teslas be getting misplaced a lot. So I'm going to try and get better with my Tesla placements. This Tesla I placed up high so I could try and kill the flying machine faster, but it seems as if that wasn't a good placement for it either. One shot, I'll take it. I could snowball onto that to maybe get a hit, but not worth it. I'll just take care of the cannon. And it's already out of cycle, so we should be good. A little tip for Goblin Joe players, I guess I could throw a little bit of tips like here and there, because that also helps with commentary. You should try to avoid using the Goblin Drill in a single elixir, because it's just basically going to build up a really big push for them, and that's kind of what you don't want to do. So basically just cycle your cards that you actually can afford to cycle, like your Log, Skeletons, Ice Spirit, like all the good stuff. This should take care of the Hog Rider, right? I need to make sure I'm getting used to the Tesla placement because I actually do want to get better with using the Tesla. Like that takes care of everything without taking a Wizard hit. Because I realized I watched my last video back and I took a Wizard shot because my Tesla was misplaced. And I've been doing that a lot recently and I really need to get better. I also lost a lot of things, but since it's double elixir, I lost a lot of trophies in Trophy Road because of that. But since it's double elixir, now we actually can go for the Goblin Drill. Oh snap, he's playing Royal Recruit. You are going to get like a decent amount of damage, but we just have no way of taking out his Tesla. Or taking out his, we're going to have the Goblin Drill on defense. We're going to log this back and then snowball maybe. I think that takes care of everything. Nice, that was a great defense. That's going to start running. He has to do something or else that's going to the tower. Nice, that still went to the tower. I like that. That should bring everything over, right? Nice. And then we could just Ice Spirit here. I usually have a lot of trouble with the... We're going to Goblin Drill on the side. I usually have a lot of trouble with the flying machines with this deck, but... Because we only have one way to take it out, right? We're going to snowball late here because these things has defended, right? Look at all that damage. Look at all that damage. We could just do this and then this, right? And then Knights to bring everything over. That's dead too, and we have a Tesla if that Hog Rider stays alive somehow. You don't even need to. You could just snowball. Look at that, the Tesla is just going to work there. We could go for another drill. We should probably cycle back to our snowball soon, low-key. Did he give up? No, he didn't. Okay, we're still in this. That snowball should be good timing. Nice, look at that one goblin, and that should be a good game. So first game, or I guess first duel, done because we got 2 out of 2 wins. And as you can see, this deck is already, or these decks are already looking pretty solid. Like, as long as you're playing smart, you know what to do with the decks, you should be good. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't realize it was 7 elixir. And I'm not gonna lie, like with these decks, they're not the best with 7 elixir, but I do still think like with the normal game modes, they are good. So for this one time, I think I'm gonna test out the 7 elixir because I kind of want to mix up my videos. I know this is supposed to be like the best decks. I generally still do think these are the best decks to use because I've gotten like multiple 4 out of 4 wins on the day or on war days with this. But since we're trying to make a YouTube video and spice up things a little bit, we're gonna play this legendary. Oh shoot, we just get our elixir like right away. Okay, I feel like we should be okay. Oh no, low-key that's not a good sign because bats. How do I take care of bats? That eagle is just gonna be mad annoying. Oh shoot, he has poison too. I low-key don't know how I'm gonna defend this. We're just gonna have to just spam everything, right? And hope for the best. Because we also are getting elixir from the elixir golem, but I just don't know how to. Oh, we did actually a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie. But we're just not gonna get anything because he has so much down at once. And I still need to defend this left side too. Oh shoot. Yeah, this may be GG's. Oh shoot, I went in too much. Okay, yeah, this wasn't a good idea. This wasn't a good idea, guys. This wasn't a good idea. All my cards died to his poison and he's just healing up every other card. So everything is just dying. I can't really do too much. Yeah, wow. Okay, he had a deck that was good for this mode, and I didn't. So that's probably why I shouldn't have played it. But generally speaking, like in the normal mode, this deck is good. Like I'll play a normal mode just to show you guys that this deck is actually like not bad, or these decks aren't bad. But I still am going to use this footage because I did say I gave a fair warning that I could potentially lose, but this is still for content. I'm still going to clickbait the F out of this and, you know, be like, hey guys, this is generally the best deck to use. So, you should use it. Okay, that knight is definitely going to activate the king tower, right? Oh, it's literally just one off. That's actually really good for us. And we could get a cheeky Mega Knight down, but I kind of want to be like, I want to pretend like we don't even have Mega Knight and catch him off guard. Because usually that's like the best thing to do. Our Archer Queen is going to... Oh shoot, I popped the ability too late. No, I didn't. Nice. You just wall breakers for that. Actually, wait a second. Actually, that's not that bad. I forgot that that girl was gonna like come back. Okay, yeah, this is why I wanted to wait for the Mega Knight. Wow, look at that value. Look at that value. Look at that value. I can bats behind this, to be honest with you, but I'm just gonna Firecracker and be annoying because he's good at knights. And then we can get bats late. Come on, kill the Goblin Gang. Damn, I want to get that Firecracker shot. That's gonna fully be countered. Whatever. The bats weren't a good idea because it couldn't take care of the Goblin Gang. So we're just gonna eat the chip damage and call it a day. But at least we now know his deck. We see what it is. He's running piggies. I have to cycle back to my Mega Knight soon, so I'm probably just gonna use Bandit at the back. He also has the dragon that we need to worry about. Ooh, that's also gonna be annoying. Look at our Archer Queen up high. Just to take care of some of those bats. That's actually not good. I think we popped the ability because we want to take care of that, right? I would like to save my Mega Knight for his. Of course you're weird. Of course you're weird. Of course you're weird. That's gonna kill it, right? No, it doesn't. At least we killed the bandit. Okay, we killed the bandit with the ability, so it's not bad. Is bandit gonna get a dash? No, it's not. It's underleveled. Okay, yeah, he's splitting its stuff now. And I think I should worry more on this side. Because that side doesn't really matter. I am going to pressure the other side too because... Actually, we could go in with the bats here because he is going to knight and then he's going to Goblin Gang, right? Ooh, I forgot about the E-Drag. I'm not going cap. I forgot about the E-Drag. How are we going to take care of this E-Drag? I wonder. Okay, well maybe this deck isn't the best. Okay, yeah, that's GG's. He just needs one piggies onto that and he's dead. I'm gonna ignore that left side completely. Watch me make a massive comeback. He is going to Tornado to try and get the damage. He got it. No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Yo! Yo, I can't believe I won that. There's no way I won that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I probably shouldn't have won that, but he just didn't have a big spell. And he couldn't do anything there. So, I mean, 800 out of the potential 900 we could have gotten. I still think it's good. I probably shouldn't have played the 7 Elixir with the 7 Elixir deck. I used my P.E.K.K.A deck for that, but, you know, I feel like still showed you guys it was a pretty good deck. I wish I could have actually shown you, like, the gameplay, but we just got pooped on, unfortunately. Still gonna title this the best deck because I want to get views. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys follow my other socials. I don't think I've ever said that in my videos, but I'm going to try and start switching things up and not saying the same thing. Yeah, follow my socials, my Instagram, my other YouTube account, my Twitch, because that's where I be going live every single day. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out.